One of the things that I really love about the game is definitely the story. It's very easy to see that Remedy has watched a lot of John Woo action films or action films in general where they have this revenge set up, and you see that in the game. You get the feeling of Sin City or The Matrix or even any of the John Woo films because the story itself is so well written that you can tell that Remedy puts so much care into the story. That's how well done it is. And it's something that you will not find in any other game. Literally, nothing. There is no other game that will have a story as great as this. Except Grand Theft Auto 3. That remains number one, but this game is a cinch close. This game is a cinch close. But GTA 3 wins the finish line, but this is still a cinch close. But it ran out of gas before it reaches the finish line. But still, it is great, the story. Great job on the story, Remedy. The graphics in this game are also really, really well done. The character animations look fluid. The movements themselves are also really well done. The faces, and I also really love how after you shoot someone in certain parts, they'll fly back in like a ragdoll-like physics. And they actually look really well done and look believable. I've actually heard some people say that the PC version looks a little bit better, but I really cannot tell a difference. I think they both look really well done, and both of which have really, really good graphics. The environments also are really well done, as you see here. The detail in them also is really well done. It's just really just well done. I mean, does it go up with Grand Theft Auto 3? No, Grand Theft Auto 3 really beats this game to a pulp because the environments are a lot more, probably because they're in 3D, but they're good in their own way, but still, Max Payne is good on its own right. So the graphics in this game are really, really, really good. One of my favorite things about the game is the cutscenes, because while there are some that are computer generated, as I said, some are told through like comic book like panels, and I think they really add more of a feel to the game than I think any other game has before with the cutscenes that they've done, because here, when you watch like these cutscenes with these like panels, I felt more involved in the actions because just listening to what Max is saying and the descriptions that he gives, it really makes you feel more than just sitting there. It's almost like a book because this is a comic book panel, but still, you still get the feel of descriptions around you and Max's like hard view on life. That's seen through these, and it's done really, really well. Now, the voice acting is also worth a mention. James McCafferty does a great job as Max, as well as the actors and actresses around his character who played their own characters do their great job as well. And the music itself is also great. Really has that whole feel that you would see in something like a mobster kind of movie, like Goodfellas, or even a simple revenge movie, like that one with Mel Gibson, "Give me back my son." Those are carried through really well in this game. But where the game really succeeds and where it gets its John Woo aspect from is in its gameplay. The gameplay in this game puts you in the feel of a good old fast-paced action movies. And I say that because this game is a third-person shooter, and while it does incorporate a lot of third-person shooter elements, there are some elements that would later be implemented in a lot of other games, all thanks to this one game, because this game added the mechanic of bullet time. And for those who don't know what bullet time is, basically what you do is you push a button and you have the ability to dive like this, but you also can go into this, which slows down time as you run. And as you do that, you have the ability to kill a lot of enemies. And sometimes if you do it, you'll get a quick cutscene where, as I said, the ragdoll physics come into play. And basically, It's easy to do. It really is easy to do. You get the hang of it really fast, and once you get the hang of it, it becomes a lot more fun because you're going to be using it more often. And why not? It makes you feel like you're in the Matrix. Even though this is a completely different game, it is just done really, really well. And seriously, who wouldn't want to be a cop trying to avenge his wife and going around shooting as many baddies as you can? I also love how when you kill someone, blood will splatter like that, or the room will become disarray. It is just done really, really, really well in this game. I could not believe how well done it was. Melee weapons also come into play in this game. For example, right here, I got like a baseball bat, and some other points in the game you can use a lead pipe, which also comes into play, and those you can use bullet time on as well. So really, there's no limit to what you can use bullet time on. However, there is like a little bar there, as you see, which will tell you how much you use bullet time on, and you might need to refill it in order to use bullet time once again. So yeah. At some points in the game, you'll see this little cursor up, which is an exclamation, and that basically gives you a clue in the story to what's going on, and when you click on it, it'll get into more what you're going up against or what you're fighting, or a clue to get you closer to your wife and baby daughter's murder. So you do have a little mystery in it, and the game does leave you thinking in the story, and it really incorporates that element also really, really, really well. So while it's not like you're a detective and you'll have to be like, oh, use your head, whatnot, the game leaves you thinking. So yeah, that's another element that I really enjoy about the story, and another element in the gameplay that was incorporated really, really well. So overall, Max Payne is worth your money because this is one of the best story-driven games I've played in a while. Probably, once again, an inch from GTA 3. While GTA 3 has the throne, this game is very, very close. It is just done really, really well. It is hard to believe that how well done this game is, especially after all what it went through and the production, whatnot. But it was worth it. This game is just great. It has a great story, a great main character, a great tone, great graphics, great voice acting, great gameplay too. So overall, this is a great game. But that does not mean that it's almost near perfect, because it does have its problems. For example, there's a couple moments in the game where you will be doing platforming. Like, if you guys don't know, there's one scene where you will have these dream sequences, and you're walking across this stupid red line, and if you fall off that red line, if you step like 1 inch away from that line, you will fall and you will go back to the first part of the game. And that got really annoying really fast because they do it again in the game. You will have to do that 2 times in this game. And each time it got me more and more angry that I had to take part in this because it got so friggin' annoying to the point where I almost broke my controller. And there's also some points where you will be walking across rooftops to get to the place, and at some points it seems really, really useless because at some points it just doesn't offer much. It's just a way to put in challenge, and it just got boring really, really fast. And that's pretty much the only problem I have to say about this game. So, if I were to rate Max Payne, I give it a 9 out of 10. It deserves it. It is a fantastic game that should not be missed by anybody. If you like John Woo movies, you love The Matrix, and you want a game that makes you experience that, get Max Payne. I would recommend you getting it, though, for the PS2, the Xbox box, or if you have a good PC, get it on this, because be warned, if you're gonna get it on like a later computer, you won't hear any sound. You have to download a patch, and that really just bugged me because I just really just want to play the game, and I hate downloading stuff from the net. But besides that problem, Max Payne is a great game. Really just a great game. If you can get past the stupid problems I'm having, because it says everything I have. I have Windows XP, but it's just stupid. It's just dumb. But does that mean the game is bad? No. that detracts from it. That's just a minor nitpick. But overall, Max Payne is just a fantastic game. I can say that a million times because I just really had so much fun playing this game. You'll keep playing the story, and basically once you keep playing it, you'll get more and more into the story, and it'll suck you in that you won't want to stop, which is what happened with me. So I highly recommend you go play Max Payne. It's definitely a game that's worth your money. But that is my review for Max Payne, and next time I'm going to do a review on Soldier of Fortune, and then I have a Scooby-Doo game I'm going to start playing soon. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Tell me what you guys think of Max Payne in the comments below. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me on Game Time with Peter.